Hello everybody and welcome to Fire Force episode 22 anime review. You remember what I've been saying the previous few weeks about hey, Fire Force is at its best where it just does awesome fight scenes and doesn't focus too hard on weird plot things like alternate dimensions and black hole bodies and your body reconstructing. The fighting was good is what I'm trying to say. I feel like they tried a bit too hard to explain what was going on in the fight. I'm just like, look, let the fight happen, explain it some other time is where I'm at. It didn't ruin it, obviously. It was very good still. It was an awesome fight, and the fact that it focused on one fight for the episode didn't even really finish the fight this episode. It was shonen-y, and I liked it. It was good. Confused as to where we're going to end, though. I've got a feeling we're just going to end with a stalemate, if you will, where the White Clad get away with the Evangelist. They've learnt a bit more, but overall, they're not gonna. I don't think they're gonna defeat the Evangelist, which is, I'm not clamoring for a second season of this. I think I've made myself pretty clear with how this has been quite a frustrating watch, but right now it's great. So, thumbs up and all that. Anyway, let's get on with this action-packed episode. It was hot like fire. Get it? 'Cause fire. Anyway, yeah, let's get into the episode. So that one guy that ran away from the White Clad, he's there. Apparently he's not human. We learn a bit later on. What is he then? If he's not, is he an alien? Well, to be fair, the way this is going, he could be an alien. Who knows? There's another girl who I don't think we've seen before. Have we seen her before? She's an Adola Burst too, I think. Apparently, is what she said. And I was like, oh, okay. They're apparently more common than I thought, considering there's like a load of them just gathered in one place. Which, fair enough. Then we go to Sho, who basically explains finally what an Adola Burst is. Get ready for this. The flames of an Adola Burst, they're flames from another dimension, or hell, which is the black and white place with the flames on the floor. It's hell, or Adola. And the flames from that dimension get into the real world, and that causes human combustion. And the Evangelist shows up. He's just like a floating body. Is he the devil? Is that where we're at? Is the Evangelist the devil if the hell is Adola? I have no idea. This is what I mean when I say the plot. I feel like it's trying to do too much, but the fighting's cool. So, and I'm usually more of a plot person than a fight person, so that's weird for me to say. But yeah, they come back to reality, and the Sho explains his ability or something, or Licht explains it, where he's using thermal expansion on the world to stop time. I guess it's good they related it back to heat and flames somehow, but did they really? It was just. I think the explanations I could do without. Every time they kind of give an explanation, I know they're sort of necessary to explain what's going on, but every time they do it, I end up like rolling my eyes, like, oh yeah, of course that's what it is. That makes sense, Which, I think I am being a bit harsh on the show. It's still, cool fighting and all that. Shinra gets the crap kicked out of him a lot. He gets mad. He doesn't get called Oni-chan, and then he gets stabbed a lot. So what I don't get is Shinra's getting stabbed and cut up a lot, so he should be dead like many times over. Like, does getting the flame powers make you like tougher, like to kill? Because I thought it just gave you flame powers. Who knows? I don't know. They probably did explain. At one point, Shinra forces a link with Sho unintentionally and shows him memory. He does this a lot throughout the episode. You get more intentional later on. But yeah, he tries to use an Adola link, and Sho keeps smacking the crap out of him. And then Shinra's like, I've received all this kindness from my friends, I'm going to link up to you, Sho, so you can get that kindness too. And then he charges him, and then as Sho goes to stop time, Shinra fades out of existence. Or not fades, he like explodes out of existence. Which, oh no, I thought like Shinra would just end up in Adola, and we'd just have like an episode of Shinra wandering Adola, trying to figure out what's going on. Maybe you'll meet a friendly elf. He'll turn into an isekai. Let's not do that. Let's please never do that. So I split it at the break, but really it was one whole thing the entire episode. So maybe I shouldn't have split it, but that's what we've done. So also they may be causing earthquakes every time they do this, because there are just constant earthquakes going up. We see the first, they've got a new man, and all that. The old guy said like, I didn't want Shinra coming here. The leader, and I was like, well, he's not here. What's going on? Like, so old man obviously knows something, leader of the first. He knows a little bit more, which I'm sure we got 2 episodes left. I don't think we are going to find out, actually. I'm hoping there's not a season 2, personally. Like, at least not for a while. Like, I don't want them to announce, like, hey, next year we're doing another season, because I'd be like, oh, Christ, like that, you know? Maybe it'll get better, you know, who knows. Sho doesn't quite know what to do, because Shinra's gone, and he's like, oh, well, I'll undo the time thing. Shinra collided with the wall. Again, he should be dead. Count on your fingers how many times Shinra should be dead this episode, because it's quite a few. Memory links happen again to Sho, whatever. Licht explains how Shinra's power works. He's moving very quick, basically. So, from what I understand, he is moving so fast that his body deconstructs itself, but then because he's moving so fast, it rolls back time, which puts his body back together, I think. Also, he may be causing black holes, which could, destroy a lot of things. So, I would say maybe stop that. I know you got to save your brother or attack your brother or do whatever you're doing, Shinra. But black holes, they can destroy planets. I'm pretty sure. So I'm no scientist, but maybe shouldn't be setting them off willy-nilly. But you do you. So yeah, he can move through when Sho stops time. He can move through it. He punches him in the face. That's good. He says he's connecting the way he's powered up. Basically, he's connecting to Sho, who is connected to the evangelist. So he's getting the evangelist's power using Sho as like a middleman, which is quite honestly, it's a clever way of doing it. I did like that. I've ragged on about the explanations for things a lot this episode. That one was good. That one was easy to understand and didn't require pseudoscience. Yeah, then there was a cool scene, I have actually written it down, where Sho cuts Shinra, but then because of his time power, the blood stops and goes back in, and it's like, oh, that was cool. That was cool, but the ability really doesn't make sense because it's not got much. I feel like they've lost the flame thing. They're just putting abilities in and then thinking of how to relate it back to flames later is what I feel like with some of these, but they made it work somehow. Awesome fight, as I said. Shinra makes Sho mad. He's like, but why are you show up here pretending you're my brother and all that? So he's getting to him, which is a start, because although to be fair, this whole episode I was mostly on Team Sho, because man, Shinra was just, for a lot of it, he was doing this whole thing where they were playing tag in this super serious fight, and Sho even was like, I'm not playing along with this nonsense, and I was like, Sho, I respect that. I respect that a lot. There's a time for nonsense, and this is not it. I'm with you on this one. Yeah, but then Shinra's out of gas, and he's like, I'm gonna attack you one more time, and Licht's like, hang on, mate. Here's what's happening to your body. If you overheat, your body will not be able to come back. You will be dead, my good sir. And Shinra's like, I have to do it. I won't leave Sho alone. He has these cool flames and the devil face. It was quite cool, honestly. Yeah, that was the end of the episode. As I said, they didn't finish the episode. Is Shinra going to die? I would guess not. I would guess maybe somehow both him and Sho will phase out of existence. End up in another world. Not an isekai in Adola. And then they'll have to rely on each other to survive, maybe. To be honest, I have no idea what this world's rules complete. Also, those 2 other ones were watching the fight the whole time. Makes me think they are using Sho for something. Specifically. Not too sure, though, on that one. But, yeah, that was the end of the episode. I don't have too much to say, because it was just the one fight the whole time. The only other thing that could happen is all of Shinra, because Shinra's got friends and Sho doesn't. Shinra's friends could show up and help him out, and then they'll fight together and win. Could they all win if they work together? No, because Sho could just stop time and bonk, 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 you're all dead. I mean, I know this is anime, so he wouldn't do that, but he could do it. I mean, he does have a time limit, his back started to freeze. Was it freeze? It looked like ice, so maybe he's an ice-powered guy. Probably not, that's not a thing that's been established yet. This is called Fire Force, not Freeze Force, trademark. But yeah, I enjoyed this episode more than I have done most episodes, because the explanations, I rolled my eyes out. They were a bit over the top, but whatever, The fight was really cool, so I'm okay with that. We have, 2 episodes left, I think? Yeah, 2 episodes left. am I going to miss Fire Force when it's gone? No, not really, you know, in a weird thing. There are some shows that you miss when they finish, and then there are some that you're just like, alright, that's finished, on to the next thing. And this, I think, is definitely one of that second category. But anyway, thank you everybody for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, consider subscribing and stuff for more reviews. There's a lot of anime on the channel, don't you know? I will see you next week for another episode of this, and bye guys.